All right, people. So I just got out the movie theaters from watching Weapons, and I've gotten into the habit where I only watch the first trailer. I don't watch trailer two, trailer threes because I feel like lately they've been giving too much of the movie away. So I went in here with very little knowledge. Just know that trailer one lured me to the point where I was like, yo, when this movie come out, I think I want to check it out. This is a crazy psychological suspense horror thriller situation. But basically, you got a bunch of kids that all at the same time they leave the house, like where they live at with their parents. They all leave the house at the same time in the middle of the night, disappear. Nobody know where they at. That's all I'm gonna say for the synopsis of the movie. If you haven't seen the trailers, if you're a fan of Barbarian, the director of Barbarian made this movie, and I definitely caught that vibe. Like while you watch this movie, you notice similarities, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But this movie is crazy. This was a good watch. On a Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this movie an 8. Um, one negative takeaway that kind of took me out a little bit is the ending. There was some comical scenes in the ending that it took me out of the like suspense horror moment. And for my sense of humor, it was funny. And matter of fact, there was other people that think like me in the theater because they was laughing too. And like, I don't want to give it away, but there's this like horror version of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. If you guys remember the ending of Ferris Bueller, they did that, but with like a horror aspect to it. I don't want to give too much away. And this is at the end of the movie. And like I said, there was like 2-3 scenes in the end that kind of took me out of the whole vibe of how the movie was flowing because I found it comical. You know what I'm saying? I was in there cracking up. Like, and I know other people that think like me, they gonna find that those scenes funny. But other than that, this was actually like a good movie. This was very entertaining. If you're a fan of what that director writer did with Barbarian, you gonna mess with Weapons. These are spoiler free reviews that I do, so I don't want to give nothing away. Just know, like I said in the beginning, this movie's about a bunch of kids that they leave their house where they reside all at the same time, disappear, and you get saying, and nobody know where they at. And Julia Gardner's character, she's the teacher. The whole town is turning on her. You know what I'm saying? You got Josh Brolin in here. He did a good job. Everybody in here, acting wise, everybody did a good job. I thought this movie was pretty good, man. I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I don't even want to tell you guys what the twists and turns. Just know there's twists and turns in this movie. There's even a couple of jump scares. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of jump scares in this movie. Like I said, I the direction of the movie, I didn't think it was gonna go in that direction because I only watched the first trailer and that was it. I didn't watch any other trailers that came out after that. So the twists and turns, I was surprised. I was surprised at the direction that the movie took because I wasn't expecting that. And the trailer did a good job. So like I said, if you think you know what this movie is about, throw it out the window. Because it's totally different, at least for me, from what I expected. But if you ain't got nothing else better to do this weekend, go check out Weapons. It's a good time. Bring your shorty. Matinee, or you see a general mission at night, is worth the price, man. Definitely go check it out. Kaiba scale, like I said, this is a solid 8, man. Hit that like button, leave a comment at the bottom, let me know what you guys thought of Weapons, and I'll check you next time.